What is going on, YouTube? My name is Joe. You're watching my variety channel, and this video has come to me as a request on Instagram. I was talking with someone, and I told them that um, cleaning your guitar is an easy thing to do at home, and they didn't know how to do that. They asked if I could make a video, and I thought, why not? So, here's what you're going to need for your items. You will need a guitar, of course. I'm using Goldie in my restored Carlson Telecaster. Some wood cleaner. I'm using Guitar Honey musical instrument fingerboard treatment. Steel wool. We'll also need steel wool. We're also going to need sticky notes, along with something to clean up the Guitar Honey, the fret space cleaner, and also a new set of strings. Now taking care of this is the best time to get rid of the old strings. So what you want to do first is loosen them. Depending on your instrument model, you can use, you have to turn all your pegs clockwise, like if you're doing this on a Strat or Tele, or if you're doing this on a Les Paul or SG, then loosen the 3 strings on each side. So once the strings are loosened, I've already gone ahead and done that. You'll want to clip them. If they're not coming off easily, you'll want to clip them. So you want to use a wire cutter or dikes. So that you see here. Want to clip the strings if they're not coming out of the tuning pegs easily. So once the strings are clipped, you'll want to throw out the old ones. And depending on your guitar setup, like for Goldie, the strings feed through the bottom of the bridge here. So they come out like that. Now I'm going to take off the strings, and then when I've got that done, I'll get back with you. Alright, I'm back with all the strings removed. So what you'll want to do next is take your sticky notes. You're going to use 2 of them. If you have a whole package of them, or a whole packet of them, that's good. Might take more than 2. What you want to do is put the sticky notes on each side of the fret, like this. Okay, come on. Like this. Then using your steel wool, you're going to move it up and down the fret. You can already see a bit of a difference. Here are the unpolished ones, and here's one that's already polished. You want to do this for all of the frets on your guitar. So after you do one, you want to move on to the next. And what the sticky notes do is it protects the wood on the fingerboard from getting scratched. Down like that. Just do that for all the frets. When I come back, I'll show you how to put the wood cleaner onto the fret spaces. Now first, I'll let you see through the frets. Give you a comparison. That's not polished, and here, these are polished. So when I come back, I'll have all the frets polished, and I'll show you what to do for the fret spaces. Alright, so as you can see, all the frets are polished. I'm going to do that all the way down the neck. Starting from the nut, then going down. Now, for the fret space cleaner, here's what you do. First you want to shake it. Then, using it, you'll want to squirt the fret spaces where the wood is. And do that all the way down the neck. And then, using some paper towel, or I'm using toilet paper, you will spread it across the fret space. Now what this does is, not only does it shine up the wood on the guitar, but it also gives the wood a bit of a drink. You want to do this all the way down the neck. Alright. So, here's a look at it. You can see how much the wood is shining now. So leave this be for quite a while. And after it's dried, you'll want to put on the strings. And I'll show you how to do that when I come back. Alright, I'm back. Next, once the fret spaces have dried, you'll put on your strings. Now I'm using Ernie Ball regular slinkies. These have been used by Eric Clapton, Jimmy Page, Paul McCartney, Keith Richards, Don Felder, and even my favorite band, the Eagles. So these are Ernie Ball regular slinky 10 to 46. 10 being the high E and 46 being the low E. Alright, here are the string packets themselves. Oh, you'll also need a tuner. So, I'll be right back. I'll go get one and then I'll show you how to put on the strings. Alright, I'm back. I got a tuner. I'm using a Snark tuner. Highly recommended. I could put in the link of the description for this video where to buy the Guitar Honey and also where to buy a Snark tuner. But anyway, for this type of guitar, the strings are put on differently. Normally for a Tele, there are holes in the back of the body to feed the strings through, but for this one, since this didn't have it, the bridge has holes for the strings. Now starting with the high E, I'm going to feed it through feed it through. So the ball end goes through the and since this guitar has locking tuners, easy lock tuners, I put this through 2 holes. Like this. Of course, make sure it goes under the string tree. And then twist the tuning peg. Don't know if you can see that, but I'll move it. Camera up here. I'm going to twist it this way, which is counterclockwise, because all the machine heads are on one side. Then using your tuner, I don't know if the camera could pick that up, but I'm tuning it. I'm tuning the string up to pitch. As you can see, it's up to pitch. But to make sure it's intonated, or truly is up to pitch, I'm checking it at the 12th fret mark. So, the string is up to pitch. And then take your wire cutters, cut off the excess string. Cut off right about there. Of course, once you put the strings on, you might have to retune, but that shouldn't be too big of a problem. So, you'll do this for the rest of the strings. When I come back, I'll have all the strings put on. Alright, last string is being put on right now. I thought y'all might like to see, just for an extra reminder of how to do it. This is the low E. I've already done high E, as well as the B, G, D, and A. So it's going through on the saddle, then up here. Whoop. No. You want to have this hole, have the bottom hole, like if you have tuners like this, you want to have the bottom hole facing where the string will go through. Alright. Because there are 2 holes on these easy lock tuning pegs, what I do is I feed some of the string underneath what I put through the nut. Then feed it through underneath, through to the top. Now, just turn the tuning peg counterclockwise. And also check tuning. I know it almost sounds out of tune, but you know, what are you gonna do? Now cut off the excess. Then boom. All right. When I come back, I'll have the guitar retuned. Then I'll plug it in to make sure they work. So once you've retuned the strings and check to make sure they were intonated, you should be good to go. Try them out with just simple chords at first, like an A chord or a G or an E or a D or a C. Any chord that works for you. Right now I have Goldie plugged into my Fender Frontman 25 digital sound producer. I like this amp because if you're a singer, you don't want to have these huge power Marshalls, otherwise you can't hear yourself sing. So the Fender FM25 DSP, it handles everything from Peaceful Easy Feeling to Rocky Mountain Way. And it even works for acoustic songs. Like if you've plugged in an electric guitar and you have the setting set to acoustic, you could get like an acoustic sound, like almost twangy, not exactly country, but something. It should work. That was just a little bit of Year of the Cat, but it can work with. But it should work. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope this tutorial. I hope you found this tutorial useful. I hope it helps if you're a guitar player and you want to know how to properly care for your instrument. This tutorial should help you. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please be sure to subscribe and click the notification bell so you don't miss any uploads, because coming soon, I'll be doing my Eagles collection. Until then, keep your feet on the ground and keep reaching for the stars.